All right, guys, this is the 2014 BC test, number 4D for you. This question is about trains leaving Origin Station. And earlier in the problem, you figured out stuff about train A. And in particular, in part C, it told you that at time 2, trains A's position was 300 meters east. Okay, and you had a table that gave you time and the velocity of A. And then in part D, it says a second train B travels north from Origin Station. At time T, the velocity of train B is given by V sub B of T. And then at time 2, the train is 400 meters north of Origin Station. Find the rate in meters per minute at which the distance between trains A and B is changing at time 2. Okay, so what you got going on is train A is traveling east and train B is traveling north, okay? So as those trains do this, the distance between them starts to lengthen, right? If the trains were here, that would be the distance between them, here, like so, and then where we stopped time, that's the distance between them. Okay, so you need to figure out the rate of change of this hypotenuse, basically, of the right triangle that's been created. So we can set up an equation that has the variables that we need. There's the Pythagorean theorem. Derive it implicitly. We've done this before for sure. And then start going to pull values, right? So 2 is 2. You know that A is 300. And then dA dt, well, that's the velocity of A at time 2, which you can pull from your table. Okay? Plus 2 is 2. B we know is 400. And then dB dt, well, that's the velocity of B at time 2. And so you can just plug a 2 into the velocity equation that they gave you in this question, in this part, and then equals 2 times the Pythagorean theorem just gave me that 500 right there. Knowing your triples will give it to you. And then dC dt, well, that's the rate of change of that distance between them, okay? And so you're here, and then at that point, you do some computations. All right, just wanted to remind you guys here that when you're dividing by zeros, you can just cross them off like that. Okay, and that leaves you with your answer of 160 meters per minute.